Welcome back into the Sports Source. This segment brought to you by Safety Systems. When it comes to installing, monitoring, servicing security systems, you don't want to go with some national crew. You want to go with a local crew. You don't want to call Poughkeepsie when somebody's messing with your security system, when somebody's breaking into your house. You don't want somebody in Poughkeepsie having to get in touch with you. You want to call somebody local. If you got something that's wrong with a camera, you want it fixed immediately, you want somebody local. You don't want to call Poughkeepsie. Safety Systems, yeah, they're local, and they've been doing it for years. They got the best reputation in East Tennessee. Safety Systems. I want to remind you, the Sports Source kickoff comes your way 10:30 next week before the Vanderbilt game over on Fox 43. It's brought to you by Parkside Cabin Rentals. We will preview the Tennessee Vanderbilt playoff game. It's a playoff game to reach eligibility. All right. Time for the Beat the House. Oh, well, we got players only meeting. That's coming up later. We're going to do some viewer questions. I'm also going to ask the VFLs over here about the decision not to have the seniors run through the tee yesterday on Senior Day. That ruffled a lot of feathers. We'll ask our VFLs about that. That'll be posted on our YouTube channel and on sportsource.tv this afternoon. Follow me on Twitter. I'll tell you when. Time for our Beat the House segment. Everybody's eliminated except for Chuck at 8:30 and Brian at 900. Everyone else eliminated. I should have taken another 100 from Chuck and got myself back in the game. I'd be back at 200 now. All right. I gave Daniel a chance like that, and he blew it. Chuck, what's your line? It's between you and Brian.
Yeah, and I believe Brian's already said he's going to take Vanderbilt.
Be quick.
That's good to know. I'll tell you what, Jimmy said it. This is another tough matchup for Tennessee. Vanderbilt's played a lot of people tough. They've had the upper hand in this series. Here at the Chucky Casino Sports Bar and Grill, the line is Vanderbilt by 13 and a half.
Flip it. Take Tennessee.
Gotta go with Tennessee now.
Fair enough. And then you got to take Vanderbilt at 13
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Here's the do you really want to flip?
Yeah, I'll go with Tennessee. Not
Okay, and you don't know who the quarterback's going to be now.
Hey, oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And
Alex Trebek doesn't know Jeopardy right.
I'll go with Tennessee.
He's going Tennessee.
I got Vanderbilt.
That's dirty. All right. With those numbers, 13 and a half, who would take Tennessee?
I got him.
Yeah, I take Tennessee.
I'd take Tennessee at 13 and a half.
I'll still take Vandy.
I'll still go Vandy too.
Man, I learned my lesson last week.
Thanks to all of these guys. Thanks to you for watching. Want to remind you that we have a pretty good thing that you can take part in. Holiday wreaths. There's a group that wants to put, can we go to the graphic? Have we got the full screen? There we go. There's a group that wants to put a wreath on each headstone in Knox County's 3 veteran cemeteries for the holiday season. All it takes is a $15 donation. Last year they didn't have enough wreaths for all the headstones. It's a good cause, a good thing to do. Check it out, vva1078.org. It's a crazy website, but it's legit. Go check it out, and you can help out there. All right, again, now, let me say thanks to all of these guys. Appreciate it, and we'll see you next Sunday for the last one. Unless Tennessee wins, we got a bowl get-together we can talk about.
We're going to win.
But we'll talk about it next week. Also, want to wish everybody out there a happy Thanksgiving. So in case I forget here as we rush toward the end, happy Thanksgiving to everybody out there, and we'll see you next Saturday and Sunday. Last thing, do we think Garantano plays?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'll say yes.
I'm going to go yes.
Chuck Cavaleris, maybe.
No. I don't think he plays.
I don't think he plays. If the concussion protocol's followed, I don't think he plays.
I wonder how much, are there going to be questions asked this week about how that was handled on the sideline?
Should be.
And if there are questions asked this week, will that play a role in whether or not he plays next week in terms of PR purposes?
Pruitt even said after the game he didn't know what the injury was because the doctors hadn't told him.
Yeah.
So he said,
Well, sure looked like a concussion. And if it's not a concussion, it's not a concussion. But woozy, holding your head, looked like a concussion.
There's some signs.
See you next week. Thank you very much.
The Sports Source is brought to you by Fast Frame. Shadow boxes come with a lifetime guarantee.